Start out in the comfortable wheelhouse of the country blues. There's a road that winds through East Nashville, Tennessee. It's called the Gallatin Pike Blues, and the great John Hartford is buried just off the side of that road. And it is a windy, scary, curvy, pikey of a road. Mostly dangerous because people are texting and driving on it today, but you know. This is the Gallatin Pike Blues. If this stray dog keep on howling, I believe I'm gonna lose my mind. He cries all the night through, keeping the stray dog time. Some folks say they live on the right side. Some folks say they live on the wrong. Well, it's all the same to me when I've got no one waiting at home. Jackson walked down to the river on his way up to Washington, where he shot a man for calling him a coward, then washed his hands. Well, the policeman is hiding out. He's gonna make your life a living hell. He's got your old room waiting at the Davidson County Jail. That's unfortunately true. Well, I gave you good reason to doubt me, and I gave you good reason to roam. Now watch me jump back off this old freight and call this crooked pike my home. From the Cumberland River I can see the stones where they laid John Hartford down, and his song still plays so gentle on all of mine. Turn your radio on. Got some Vegemite in it already. Man. Well, on that same Gallatin Pike, that curvy, windy road, I once eavesdropped on a couple getting in a fight. Haven't heard much fighting going on here. Lots of smiles. You know, I just wrote down everything she was screaming at him. Mostly she was screaming two words. Don't lie. the night, the house felt like somebody was fighting. One last question I ask of you. Tell me why you do the things that you do, and don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie, baby. Don't lie to me. It's gonna come back on you. Stepped out just to fetch the news. You come home with a $2 bruise. Told me last week that you went and kicked it, but every day you get sicker and sicker. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie, baby, don't lie to me. It's gonna come back on you. Oh, I know, because I made the mistake of making up words when there's something at stake. No good reason to ever do it, holding up a wall, but anyone can see through it. Everything you do, everything you say, every little stupid game you try to play, every waking hour, and even in your dreams you try to make things that they don't seem to be. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie, babe. Don't lie to me. It's gonna come back on you. I know, because I made the mistake of making up words when there's something at stake. No good reason to ever do it, holding up a wall, but anyone can see through it. Everything you do, everything you say, every little stupid game you try to play, every waking hour, and even in your dreams you try to make things that they don't seem to be. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie, babe. Don't lie to me. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. It's gonna come back on. It's gonna come back on. It's gonna come back on you. Thank you so much. I would love to go on a tour of bookstores with an extra suitcase. My daughter, fully aware of my book addiction, and now my tour manager, Aretha, taking care of me, getting me around your country here. She also knows about it. Well, you know, the powerful thing, the words. I love that Breakfast at Tiffany's is mounted right underneath the Clockwork Orange, that sweet childhood story. Yeah. Yes, that's what your dad reads to you every night in bed if your dad is, I don't know, Jack Nicholson or something. Well, this is a song that I wrote for writers, for songwriters specifically. I started it in the town of Okemah, Oklahoma, which is the birthplace of Woody Guthrie. Finished it at the Folk Alliance in Kansas City, and playing it at the Folk Alliance is the reason that I ended up here in Port Ferry. So, yeah. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today. This song is called Burning Star. I heard your voice out in the parking lot. It was 3 a.m. The bar doors were all locked. A bottle was passed with an old guitar, and you conjured the sound of a burning star, burning star. Burning star, the night sky spits fire wherever you are. And wherever you are is another place you'll never be again. We can all see hell dancing in your eyes as you're crossing the pond, tossing out your lines. You might reel one in, but you'll never get far, only warmed by the embers. Burning star, burning star, burning star, scattering ashes over battle scars. And wherever you are is another place you'll never be again. When I'm listening to you now in this hotel room, I hear you singing two girls a some lonesome tune. I only see a shadow of who you really are, just ash and smoke signals from a still burning star. Burning star, burning star, the night sky spits fire wherever you are. Burning star, burning star, scattering ashes over battle scars. And wherever you are, there you go. And wherever you go, there you are. And wherever you are is another place you'll never be again. Now, I do live in Tennessee. Oh, God has helped Tennessee. Guess when I get back home, I gotta start wearing a dress to the supermarket. That's what all my friends are doing. Solidarity. I could ask the ex for a couple of sundresses. There's a small town in the state of Ohio, which is where I'm from. It's called New Straitsville. And, a peculiar name for a town. Not as cool as Port Fairy, but you know, New Straitsville. It's just a crossroads, right? There's no fishing going on in the ocean near there. No, it's very, it's pretty. There's an old coal mining, abandoned coal mine that's still burning because the coal miners got together to unionize, and they just got really drunk and set the mine on fire, and it's still burning to this day. Yeah, this is not an environmentally friendly folk song here. It's not even about coal mining, because I went into the mine. I was like, I'm going to write a classic Americana song about coal mining and drinking moonshine. And I was like, I don't know a damn thing about coal mining. So I went the other route, and I wrote a little tune that... about the traveling life. Broke down again on a refugee road, with smoke coming out of the hood. And the man at the station says I might be broke down good. The corn was high, so was I, between the smoke and the shining bed. I put my thumb out on a Route 33, pulled right through the Harkin Hill. I get tired of these hard times, paying the traveler's dues. I'm gonna settle down in a southern town with the old new Straitsville blues. I circled back to Circleville to find me a girl or two. One of them wouldn't jump out of the fire, and I did what I had to do. Yes, I put my knee down on the frozen ground, and I stole that girl from town. Nobody cares to see my face when I come back around. I get tired of these hard times, paying the traveler's dues. I'm gonna settle down in a southern town with the old new Straitsville, old new Straitsville blues. So many miles behind me, how many more to go? Last night somebody offered the judge. I said, no son, I've had enough. I've had enough of these hard times, paying the traveler's dues. I'm gonna settle down in a southern town with the old Straitsville blues. Yes, I've had enough of your hard times, paying the traveler's dues. I'm gonna settle down in a southern town with the old new Straitsville, old new Straitsville blues. Yes, I'd like to thank my big brothers and sisters for playing all those Doc Watson albums when I was growing up. Thank you so much. Many moons ago, I was a street musician over in Europe for about 7 years, rambling around with this same guitar. Yeah, I've had it for a bit, and it still works. Yeah, I'm glad it made it down to Australia. It was a $100 guitar at one point. And over in Paris, I was also an au pair. Yes, I know. Yeah. Babysitting children. I love this festival for the amount of families and children I see here. And big shout out to Bob and Nancy, who I had lunch with earlier. And I basically was over there. I was an au pair for about a year. I was playing on the streets, picking up kids in the afternoon, and it was a good life is what it was. It was a great life. This band called the Grateful Dead came through town, and I didn't go to the show, but I slept as many hippies as I could in my flat, and they, of course, guitars stacked up on top of each other very nicely. And they smelled wonderful. In the morning, one of them asked me if this guitar had a name. I said no. He said Paco. I made a whole love album to this guitar. It's called Paco and the Melodic Polaroids. And those Polaroids are melodic because I recorded this album directly onto lacquer, so straight to lacquer. So you can't get this one on your robot or Siri or the Spotify. Maybe it'll get released there someday if I'm lucky. Maybe, but right now it's just on the vinyl. And this is a first song on side 2. So this would be the hit single that you heard all through the radio, all through the world. It's called Broken Hearted Man. Highest hill for to ease my troubled mind. Way up on the highest hill, I won't see your low kind. I'm a broken-hearted man. I walked through the falling water and my feet got soaking wet. I walked through the falling water and my feet got soaking wet. I wondered, but I ain't stopped walking yet. I'm a broken-hearted man. A broken-hearted man has no one left to blame. A broken-hearted man hangs his head in shame. In shame. Darling heartbreaker, how do you sleep at night? Darling heartbreaker, how do you sleep at night? We all pick the poison that helps us to sleep tight. Sleep tight. I'm a broken-hearted man. A broken-hearted man has no one left to blame. A broken-hearted man hangs his head in shame. A broken-hearted man still calls out your name. Your name. I lost your trail on the darkest night, and it brought me to my knees. I lost your trail on the darkest night, and it brought me to my knees. I'm praying for your happiness so I can find some peace. Some peace. I'm a broken-hearted man. A broken-hearted man has no one left to blame. A broken-hearted man hangs his head in shame. A broken-hearted man still calls out your name. Your name. I walk way up high on the highest hill. For it is my Good morning again. They're not all rowdy songs. There's some pretty songs on the record too. I got a lot of tunes out there. I spent the pandemic kind of working hard on tunes, you know. I ordered a couch off the internet in my new home in Nashville, and it actually is about as big as this. I thought it was a normal size couch, but when I got it, it's a lot like this thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's basically what I have in my house. That's what I do all my work on. And I'm going to play a song that I have this friend of mine. Her name is Tree. Yes, her parents were hippies and lovely people. And she married my friend Matthew Butcher, so her name became Tree Butcher. Right? It's a beautiful name. And she had this expression mid-lockdown. She was like, "Oh, my speed limit is 24 hours. Anymore, and I go out of my mind." That was my southern accent. Working on my Australian accent. Working on it. I'll get there. So I wrote a tune called Speed Limit, and it's on this new record. Speed limit is 24 hours anymore, and I go out of my mind. I'm not worried about tomorrow. Yesterday is just a waste of time. Destination is a big dead end. I'm moving when I'm standing still. I'm not trying to find myself. I don't need any more time to kill. Delusion only gives a few clues until you're living on the run from life. When the pain of staying the same outweighs the strain of making changes. Stuck in the middle of a losing game, I was just about to hang my hat. Just because I got out of the rain doesn't mean I won't still get wet. Mama told me not to get stuck on a hill. Daddy said you got to be your own boss. Thirsty man drinks his fill, the same after both wins and losses. Every time I go with my head, I just step all over my heart. When the pain of staying the same outweighs the strain of making changes. I don't need to run a marathon or spend all day in bed. The worst enemy I ever had is the one inside my head. If I ever get satisfied, I'm gonna rearrange all arrangements. When the pain of staying the same outweighs the strain of making changes. When the pain of staying the same outweighs the strain of making changes. Changes. Little David Bowie quote at the end. Thank you so much. So yeah, I just got word a friend of mine has tattooed that chorus on his body. The whole thing, when the pain of staying the same remains, whatever, however it went, you know. I knew it a few minutes ago. When the pain of staying the same outweighs the strain of making changes. Thank you. How many rhymes was that, poetry teacher? There's a hip-hop line right there is what that was. Well, I wrote a tune mid-pandemic. We lost the great John Prine. A man that's, was a great inspiration for not just songwriters and poets, but human beings all over the world, right? He was a sweet man. And when I was a busker, a street musician in Ireland, I was hitching around, and I heard that he was in Galway, and I went to find him. I went to stalk him, and I went backstage to talk to him, and I told him that I was over in Europe with this old Gibson guitar, playing songs by Woody Guthrie, Sonny Terry, Blarney McGee, and he said, "You should write your own songs." So I started doing that right away. Then I found out a couple weeks later that that wasn't John Prine I was talking to. Some guy that liked to say he was John Prine. Yeah? I should have known by the Irish accent. So a couple years later, I found myself on a boat with the great Steve Poltz. And yeah, oh, Stephen, St. Stephen, he's my neighbor. Huge inspiration on my life. And also scares me a little bit, you know? Yes. Well, we met the John Prine, and we told him that story, and he said, "Oh, you met Johnny. You met my impersonator." Well, I wrote this tune for John Prine the night he passed. It's called "Voice on the Radio." Oh, no, we don't. Any questions? There we go. I've forgotten the alphabet. There's a full moon over Nashville. The streets are nearly quiet. Save the barking dogs and the occasional siren, and your voice on the radio, calm and sweet and cool and low. Voice on the radio gets me by. There's a souvenir for every joint you played, from Chicago to Galway town, where lovers are laughing as they lay each other down to your voice on the radio, calm and sweet and cool and low. Voice on the radio gets you by. Tonight I cannot hold you close. There's a lockdown on the land. Someday we gonna raise a glass and play one with the band. Sing the one about paradise, or the way that the world goes round. You may toss your burden when you hear the sound of his voice on the radio, calm and sweet and cool and low. Voice on the radio helps you cry. When you're down at the bottom with no one to turn to, I know one solution to lift you from your blues. His voice on the radio, calm and sweet and cool and low. Voice on the radio gets you high. His voice on the radio, calm and sweet and cool and low. Voice on the radio gets you high. God has blessed John Prine. you so much. I'm going to drop it down in the old drop D here. Anybody here have a black dog? No black dogs? We got one? Okay, good. Whew, I wasn't going to sing the song then. I was like... The black dog is kind of a legend all around the world. Some people think it's about depression. Some people think I'm singing about my government. I just wrote a song about my dog. Black dog in the warm sunshine, looks like she's lost her mind. Why don't you call her back? She can't go on like that. We're standing in the doorway now, wondering how Black Dog got out. If she could only hear her name, Black Dog might come back again. Black dog, won't you come around? Black dog, won't you lay yourself down? She can run, she can play. Black dog likes to get away. She can walk, she can bite. Black dog keeps you up at night. Neighbors are getting tired. Black dog is in their yard. Mend your fence a time or two before you have to start anew. Black dog, won't you? Hey, come around. Black dog, won't you lay yourself down? Black dog will run again, 'cause she's not listening. Sun is setting on her day. Black dog's wandered far away. Oh, I wanna see your face when we put Black dog in place. You say it can't be done, but tomorrow won't be long. Black dog, when will you come around? Black dog, when will you lay yourself down? All right. All right. Okay, maybe some of the things people were saying about the lyrics are true. Trying to be a little vague, but also just direct, you know? Well, a couple more tunes for you. I want to play one that I played this morning with the guitarists. A little love song to another guitar player, country blues. You know, I grew up in Akron, Ohio, not exactly the birthplace of the Delta blues or the country blues, really. But I had brothers and sisters that played those records for me. So lucky to have them, and also to break my parents down so that I now could be a troubadour and just travel the world and do this. Very lucky. Very lucky to get to Port Fairy, I'd say, you know. Remarkable. Well done, everybody, putting this together. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And to be asked to play with the guitarist, you know, this morning, it's a little intimidating, you know. I just like, whoa. And also, I saw Vu Farkature on that stage yesterday with those two fingers. He just was just crushing it like that, and it's very inspirational, you know. After I heard him play, I just kind of wanted to wander in the woods or something. You know, I just high-fived him on a golf cart a second ago. It's nice. What do you call golf carts? Buggies? Buggies, beanies. Well, my dad passed away last year at 96, and I hear that's good innings around here. And I learned that from a cricket player. I don't know anything about cricket, you guys. Not a single thing. But he used to ask me to come and play him the country blues all the time. So he loved when I play him this song. So I'm going to play it for you now. It's called Elmore James. A lot of racket being made in the world today, and these drum machines all sound the same. I think I hear a song. Is it a song, or is it just fun and games? Call me old-fashioned, or behind the times. The one who got the money maker shaking all night was Elmore James. Elmore James. Elmore James. Elmore James. Get a little sip of whiskey, put the lights down low, drop a clean needle on the stereo. She grabbed me by the belt buckle, called out my name. I give her a kiss, spin her around. Soon you wanna go downtown to see Elmore James. Elmore James. Elmore James. Elmore James. Dust my broom, sweep the floor. The waitress just danced out the door. The boss woman said you had to catch a midnight train. Some girls like to keep it clean, some girls like to get down and mean to Elmore James. Elmore James. Elmore James. Elmore James. A lot of racket being made in the world today, and these drum machines all sound the same. I think I hear a song. Yeah, is it a song, or is it just fun and games? Call me old-fashioned, oh behind the time. The one who got the ass shaking every night was Elmore James. Call me old-fashioned, oh behind the time. The one who got the ass shaking every night was Elmore James. Elmore James. Elmore James. Elmore James. All right, it's the afternoon. You want to do a little call and response for me? I sing Elmore James, you just call back to me. I go, Elmore James, Elmore James, Elmore James, Elmore James, Elmore James, Elmore James, Elmore James. singing. All right. So I'll wind it down a little bit with a love song. Appreciate it. Or I could just read some poetry out of my poetry book. That's how you make your tour manager nervous. Like, let me see here. Ooh, that's not a family one right there. No, let me see. So, let me see. Said the musician to the analyst, my guitar is a shovel. That's all you need to know right there. That's all you need. That's it. That's enough of that one. Just the title. The title will get it done, right? Let's keep it haiku. Thank you for laughing. My God. Feels good. Feels really good. Yeah. Jet lag's all gone now. This is me. This is all me here. You know, overdressed, underdressed. Last night I bought a hoodie and a beanie. Man, impressive. I don't know why. I just, for some reason, didn't put it together how close we were to Antarctica and that the fall was coming on and it was going to be cold here. Well, but I feel really lucky to be here. Really lucky. And I'll play a love song for you. People invite me to play this song at their wedding. This room is feeling pretty married right now. Pretty hitched up over here. However, maybe you want to renew your vows. Do you do that? I do, of course, yeah. I'll play everything. I'll play the therapy party, whatever you guys want to do, you know? Just want to have just a talk. You can talk through me. You got to be careful when you're telling songwriters things about your relationships, because I'm just going to take them and, you know, throw them out there and put them in songs. That's what's going to happen. Very lucky to be, pardon me? But only in a poem, yeah. That way, protect the innocent, you know what I say, right? Well, this tune is, I do get to perform it at the occasional wedding. If you just want to have a slow dance back there, that's fine too. I don't ask anything in return to play this at your wedding or your ceremony, just that you get me there. So I say, let's do it in Port Fairy. You know, any time of the year, it's good. The song is called Next to You. Let me be next to you. I want to understand. Let me be next to you. Then we can watch the band. Let me be next to you under your ceiling fan. I can hear every song better when I'm next to you. Please don't pull all of them stops out on me when you think you've been cheated. I know I've laid some bad things down before I heard the sound of your voice, and you drowned out all the noise I'd made till now. So let me be next to you. I want to understand. Let me be next to you. Then we can watch the band. Let me be right next to you under your ceiling fan. I can hear every note better when I'm next to you. wake up singing every word you said. Oh yeah, yeah. Do you understand me? Yeah, let me be next to you. I want to understand. Let me be next to you. Then we can watch the band. Let me be right next to you under your ceiling fan. I can hear every song better when I'm next to you under your ceiling fan. I can hear everything better when I'm next to you. Yeah, yeah. Let me be next to you. Come on, let me be next to you. All right. Yeah, let me be next to you. Please let me be right next to you, you. Thank you so much. Is that the one more? Should I play one more tune? Is that? I'm not going to blame it on the jet lag. I can't tell what time it is, but I'll play one more song, and then I'm going to go over to the church and play later. I will end the set with this little peaceful benediction for you. This is a tune that not too long ago, well, before the pandemic, I was invited to cross all of Russia and play with university kids there and blues fans and all kinds of jazz musicians. It was amazing. I met loads of beautiful musicians and beautiful people. And then it was time for me to play the ambassador to the United States house in Moscow. That was a different story. This is before the pandemic. And he didn't like his job very much, and he quit. And I played his going away party. I just happened to be there, yeah. Whew, man, talk about a strange gig. Like, it felt like at any minute someone's going to get a dart in the neck. Like, it was like a James Bond experience. I mean, it was real. You know, I was representing American folk music over there. And so earlier that day, I went out and busked. I couldn't help myself. I had to go busking. I went out busking right in the middle of Red Square, right smack dab in front of the Kremlin. And I played this song. And when I got to the ambassador's house later, I said, hey, I played a song in Red Square today. And he said, yeah, I know. So I didn't get arrested. He said, yeah, I know. Then he said, if you go play that song in Tiananmen Square, you will get arrested. I said, let's book that gig. The song's called Peace of Mind. Have a beautiful festival weekend. We'll see you around the neighborhood. beside me. In these times, we don't all have to walk the same line, except when looking each other in the eye. Nobody wants to wake up angry. Nobody wants to go to bed insane. Nobody really wants you to suffer. Nobody wants anybody to be in pain. For whatever you truly want for another, you may have yourself someday. Cross my path, talking vengeance, lies, and bad math. Yeah, time's gonna tell on you. And your greedy, greedy friends telling the same lies again and again. All time will have its way with all of you. Nobody wants to wake up angry. Nobody wants to go to bed insane. Nobody really wants you to suffer. Nobody wants anybody to be in pain. For whatever you truly want for another, you may have yourself someday. Now, 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 now. Yeah, now, 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 now. Oh. Now, 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 now. Now, 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 now. Hey, now, 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 now. I wanna say this anytime. Not just today, not just tonight. Not yesterday, not just tomorrow. Nobody wants to wake up angry. Nobody wants to go to bed insane. Nobody really wants you to suffer. Nobody wants anybody to be in pain. For whatever you truly want for another, you will have yourself someday. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for. Sing it. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I wish for myself. Thanks for participating and singing and dancing inside and outside. Peace. We'll see you around. Let me know if you want any poetry.